Hey everyone, and welcome back for another video. Today's video is going to be a save file overview. This save file pretty much just dropped. It's like fresh on the market. It is called the lasabarcassims base game save file, and I'm just going to show you around a little bit. I really want to highlight some things that I love about this save file. Coming from someone who does not play with the base game very often, I'm still like really obsessed with this save file and I will be playing in it. So let's get started with the overview. This was obviously made by lasabarcassims. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but they said their goal with this save was to make it feel alive and full of personality, and I feel like they really achieved that. It says this save is full of lore. Each household has a story. Each sim has relationships outside of their own home, which I love. That's what I live for. This says even the graves and ghosts at the graveyard have their own story. It also says the save has restaurants, a boba shop / thrift store, a cafe / retail space, community garden, a high school, etc. But they're like base game versions. So a big reason I like this is because if you're not able to get all of the packs, you can still kind of have the experience without having to spend a lot of money. So I love that very much. It also says Sims have university degrees, all of their outfits are done, and there are loads of clubs. So we're definitely going to have to look through and explore everything. So let's jump into game and take a little peek. Okay, this is the world map of Willow Creek. First of all, I've been obsessed with the Pleasant family lately, and I honestly feel like the way they did this family in the game is super interesting because it's not exactly the same from like The Sims 2. Everything is kind of reimagined, so like the girls are dating different people than they were in The Sims 2, but they definitely still sprinkled in the vibe that this family had in The Sims 2. So like Lilith and Angela have bad compatibility, which is so true. Also, they both have jobs, which is really cool. Of course, Miss Angela is on the student council. These characters feel really like fleshed out to me. I honestly feel like you could just jump into any household and start playing. So I love that so much. Also, the build style that this person has. This house doesn't even feel base game to me. It feels like so homey and actually lived in. I love it so much. This is Lilith's room, and then over here is Angela's room. Ooh, we got a little attic, do we? Oh yeah. Little details like this like make me so happy. Also, they've added in holidays, I can tell, because tonight is date night. I never think to add holidays into my games, so I love playing in save files that add them for me. They also have a campfire night. We have an end of summer bash, Halloween, arts appreciation. We of course have the default holidays that come in the game already, but then we have stuff like family day. The traditions are to be thankful, tell stories, play games, and do some baking, which is like really cute. So like I said, I just jumped into this household and I'm already like wanting these two to go on a date, or maybe like Lilith could sneak out and go on a date with her boyfriend Rip. I love that everyone has so many friends and love interests. I love that she hates Malcolm Landgrab. They also all have a ton of skills that fit their little personalities, so I really like that. But that's just one household. Let me go around and show you some more things because there is a lot to explore in this save file. So we have this wedding venue, which is like a little church, the library. We have a restaurant, which the lot type is actually a lounge to make it base game friendly, but obviously it's a place where you can send your Sims to have dinner together. Dine Out is broken anyway. Who needs her? We have a little nightclub bar, and over here we have a country club, which is a gym. I'm guessing they also have other things. I haven't actually looked around here yet, so let's go take a little peek. Okay, yeah, so the gym actually also doubles as a wedding venue in this little country club. We of course have the gym equipment, showers, and everything that you would need. It's all really like filled up, and again, it's not really giving base game vibes to me. I don't know about y'all. This person's building is like very impressive. Sometimes I want to make a save file, but then I realize like I can't do all this, so it's a no for me. Something I really like about this save file is that Eliza Pancakes abandoned her family. Let me read you her little lore story. After launching a successful business career, Eliza purchased a historical mansion and has been turning it into the house of her dreams ever since. She is generally quite happy in her new life as a single career-driven woman and always enjoys having Bob and Iggy visit her occasionally. They each have a room in her house, but Eliza does miss Bob and Iggy more than she would like to admit. Will she learn to prioritize her family, or will the distance between them grow? Let me just like hop into her household so we can see what Miss Girl is up to now that she finally left Bob, which we were all waiting for. I'm also curious to know like what Bob is up to. Is he dating? Is he living his best life? He's resentful about their divorce, which is like To be expected. He's in the single parent club, I see. Slay. Eliza's in the country clubbers club. Ew. Yeah, I guess she's living her dream out here in this little house. Let me see Iggy and Bob's room. Ooh, here's Bob's room. That's cute. I love that they can still come over. It's kind of weird that Bob would stay here, I'm not gonna lie. But that can make for some interesting storylines. She's not even close with her son though. That is awkward. But I honestly feel like this life is kind of fitting for her, and it's interesting to see her, you know, on the other side of her little unhappy marriage. So I think that's really fun that they kind of came up with their own stories for a lot of the characters, and now they're at different starting points in their life than they usually are when you open up your game. I find it to be really interesting because now I don't have to steal Bob from Eliza. I can just go swoop him off his feet while he is single. A win is a win. I really love the style of houses that are in this save. I feel like they're really fitting for the world of Willow Creek. I feel like I am in New Orleans right now and I'm vibing with it. I just think everything looks so good and cohesive over here. This is the museum right here. I think you can also have weddings here. Yeah, I really appreciate that. There's like 5 locations to have weddings in this save. I wanted to show you the strip of community lots really quickly as well. So here we are at the restaurant, aka lounge. Again, I love how all of these lots look together. The world feels so lively and just perfect. This is looking like a really cute place for date night, and what do you know? We have another place for weddings. I really love this so much. I want to hop into gameplay right now. And the fact that you don't need any packs for this save is kind of crazy. Ooh, look at the church over there. It's like so pretty. Let me guess, we can also have weddings over there? Let me go investigate. Wait, it's literally called reception area. Of course there's a wedding arch up in here, but there's also one outside. And looking around, this lot might be one of my favorites. It's like so pretty. I love it on the inside and the outside. It's just so cool. Oh my goodness, look, the bride can get dressed up in here. We have a little makeshift vanity. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. But I think I'm done exploring Willow Creek. Obviously, there's much more to look around at, but I'm gonna leave that up to you guys because I think that's part of the fun of downloading a new save file. So we're gonna look around Oasis Springs now. This building right here is calling my name. Pink Palms Retro Diner. Let's go take a look-see. I also want to get into one of the families over here, figure out their lore, and just see what's up. But first, here we are at this adorable little retro diner. This feels like The Sims 3 to me, like with the flamingos. It's just giving off really good vibes. OMG, it's the cutest ever. I love the color scheme. This person is so talented. We have a kitchen, even though, you know, we don't have functional restaurants in the base game. If you do have Dine Out, you could easily like delete this and throw in the official one and make it a functional restaurant. I feel like that's the problem with some base game save files, is like if you have more than the base game, they can feel kind of like obsolete or something because, you know, you're not exploring all aspects of the game. So with this save, I just really love that it's easy to convert it and update it based on whatever packs you do have. I'm just looking around at the families. This one has a really interesting backstory. Since Pollination Technician 9 passed away, the Smith family has had a hard time getting back on their feet, especially Johnny. Missing the person who understood him best, Johnny struggles with who he is and what he wants to do with his life. Though he still tries hard to make friends and fit in, Johnny often wonders, does he belong on the planet his father chose for their family, or does he belong on his father's home planet, where he might feel a little less different? No way, we have an alien up in here? I gotta check this out. This poor dude, I think his dad died and now he's like a high school kid trying to make it while being green. I'm like not creative enough to come up with something like that. Here's a little look at their house. I love the mid-century modern vibes. It's very fitting for Oasis Springs. Look at the mom. She has fears. She has like extra reward traits, steel bladder speed cleaner, and she has advanced in her aspiration, which is very realistic. It's kind of hard when you start with like an adult sim and they have no skills and no aspiration progress. She's also probably advanced in her career too. Yeah, she is level 3 of her retail career, so the lore never stops. Off she goes. I don't know how to explain it, but this save feels like I'm playing in someone else's game and it's really refreshing. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Johnny like got bullied at school. It says everyone blamed him for the lame time they had. No, that's like too fitting for his character. That is so sad. This is so fun. I want to play with this family now. Here's our street. Let's look around at our neighbors' houses. Adorable. They all fit in very well together. And we also have a community pool, which is really cool. This is also giving me Sims 3 nostalgia. Everything feels lively and exciting. I am gonna scream. Another lot I want to show you guys is the Jalopy Joe's gas and bar. Like, is that not intriguing? Because it is very intriguing to me. And just look how absolutely adorable it is. This feels like a movie or something I would see in real life. It is so cute. Let's take a little look inside. I love the retro vibes. Oh my goodness, the details are insane. I love the posters on the walls. I just feel like this is a place I want to be. And like, what are these buildings over here? Everything keeps intriguing me. This looks really cool. I love the industrial vibe of it. And then this over here is like, what, a space exploration place? Wait, it's someone's house. Yo, these are like brothers that are into space exploration, and that is their house. Maybe they could like help Johnny get back home if he felt like it. I'm just saying. We also have a retirement home over here. These two were high school sweethearts and now they're living together in their old age at this retirement facility. Can someone download this save file and go into your game and make them fall in love, perhaps? Please, somebody, go do it. Again, there's so much more to explore. Like, I totally skipped over this huge park right here, this museum. We're gonna move on to Newcrest now. We have a bunch of townies and ooh, it looks like the pancakes. Bob and Iggy moved to Newcrest. After divorcing Eliza, Bob threw himself into life as a single father, and to his surprise, he is now thriving. He loves being a dad. He designed his home to provide plenty of opportunities for him and Iggy to play and make memories, and his career is taking off. But he misses Eliza and hopes they can become close again. You know, I hope so too, since Bob finally decided to get his act together and improve himself. You know, maybe, just maybe, Eliza will be smart enough to take this man back. We have a family park here, some little shops which I want to explore, a teen hangout, high school, and the high school pool. Imagine like doing a swim club. That'd be really cool to like have a swim team in high school. We have some of the old townies, but then a bunch of new ones. I really like how diverse the families are as well. Makes it really interesting and fun to explore everything. But let's go check out these little shops down here. Okay, we have like 4 lots in one, which is really, really cool. We have a little makeshift yoga studio, which obviously these aren't functional yoga mats, but if you do have spa day, it'll be really easy to put those in. We also have a bookstore, which is really, really cute. Looks really good. Over here we have like a little bar, and then upstairs we have, is this like a coffee shop? Oh, never mind. They're selling like kitchen items, which is kind of cool. You can come here and buy a little knife set, some aprons for your wall, perhaps. If you want like a random excuse for your sins to hang out with each other, come shopping here. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Again, I love how these lots look. I love how the whole street looks together. There's a school and then the little pool behind it. We have this little teen hangout. What is in here? I must know. All cute. We have a little like open mic kind of vibe up in here. This is everything I've ever wanted, to be honest. Back here, there's the movie theater, of course. It looks really good. And then upstairs we have more movie theater, little karaoke room. Oh, this is like a gaming place. I'm so dumb. But this is very cool, very cute. Over here we have a little crystal shop. Stop, I'm crying. They're selling crystals, plants, some little knickknacks. Potions, perhaps. Oh, we got some haunted jewelry. This is really, really cool. And then below that is the like boba shop. This is the kind of thing that really makes a save file not feel base game. I love that they have incorporated like things from other packs, so that way everyone can be included and, you know, feel like they're getting the full experience of The Sims 4. So like I said, I definitely wasn't able to go over everything in this video, but I hope the general vibe of this save file came across, and I hope you can tell how amazing it is. If you guys want to download it, I will obviously put the link in the description. I highly recommend it. Big shout out to lasabarcassims for creating this save file. I really hope you enjoyed this little overview, and I will see you in the next one.